everyone, and welcome back to another video and another Ocado grocery shop. I haven't got Henry with me today. He started school now. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments. He was really chuffed when he read like how you were all saying how natural he was on the camera and how sweet he is, and that you liked his meal plan and everything else. So that was really kind. So thank you very much. I'm sure he will be back again in the October half term. But yeah, it's very quiet now. The boys are both back at school. Henry's gone to juniors, Archie's gone to secondary, so seems a bit strange. They're getting bigger now, but there we go. It's life, isn't it? So still loving Ocado, still using my delivery pass. It's really good. You get free delivery. Well, not free, you sign up for the delivery pass and then you don't pay anything for delivery if you get a Tuesday, a Wednesday or a Thursday. So I'm getting this delivered on a Wednesday now. I'm trying to gradually push it to a Thursday so that we've got fresh stuff in for the weekend and for the packed lunches. I spent about 130 on the food, and then I've got a couple of other bits that I needed, well, not that I needed, but that were on offer that I've actually got, dare I say it, to put away for Christmas. So I'll show you those and tell you how much they were separately, because obviously they're not part of the grocery shop, but I'll show you just in case you're interested if you've got kids and you might want to pick one up. So yeah, I'll spin you around and show you what I've got. As always, I'll pop all the prices on for you and all the deals and everything, and then share with you the meal plan. And I'm afraid it won't be a rainbow meal plan, it will just be a box stand boring one colour meal plan because I'm doing it today. So without further ado, let's have a look at our Ocado shop. Also, somebody mentioned that they'd like to see a bit more of Duke. He is still around. He's just a bit more chilled now that he's not a puppy anymore. Very barky still. So you'll probably hear him barking in the background every time a car or anything goes past the window. But you're still a gorgeous boy, aren't you, Dukey boy? He keeps me company when the boys are at school. So yeah, he's still as gorgeous as ever. You just don't make so much of an appearance now, do you? Maybe we have to do a vlog with you in it at some point. But anyway, we can't eat you, so let's get on to the groceries. So I'll start over here like I always do with the fruit and veg. So I've got 2 bunches of bananas. I got the normal ripen at home ones rather than the small ones because they were very overripe last time, the small ones, and ended up kind of eating them quicker than we wanted to just because they were sort of going to go off. So I've got 2 bunches of the ripen at homes, and then I've got some strawberries. Henry's being a little bit pickier with fruit at the moment, but he assured me that he will eat strawberries, raspberries and bananas. So we've got those. Archie still loves his Granny Smiths. He eats any fruit really. So we've got him Granny Smiths to take to school. And then me and Yanis really like oranges. So I've got some of these nice M&S collection Mandagold tangerines to try. And I think they were on an offer with this purple sprouted broccoli and fine beans, which I'm going to use to go with one of Yanis's lunch, well, 2 of Yanis's lunches. So they were on 2 for £4, so I got those. And then I really enjoyed the green gauges that I had the other day, so I got another punnet of green gauges. And then the veg, obviously, like I mentioned, I got that on the offer. I got some more baby cucumbers, which are for Henry's packed lunch. He really enjoyed those. He said he wasn't as keen on the carrots, so I didn't bother getting the carrots. He's just going to take a couple of the little cucumbers. And I have got normal carrots in the fridge if he wants any normal carrot. And then I've also got our usual head of broccoli that, as you know by now, we get every single week. Mushrooms for dinners. I've got some mince. I think I'm going to do spaghetti bolognese. So I've got some mushrooms. And then I have no idea really what I got these leeks for. I saw a recipe that was like a creamy chicken, bacon and leek pasta bake type thing. Excuse my nails, I need to redo them. But then I didn't get any of the other stuff. Although I could just make like a cheese sauce, and I've got bacon and chicken in the freezer. So either that, or I might just sort of roast them or something with like our roast or whatever. But I got some baby leeks anyway for a bit of a change. And then the other chill bits, I've got some of the M&S Smooth Orange Juice. I've got 2 cartons of the filtered whole milk because they were on an offer for, I think, £3.70 for 2 maybe. And we get through a lot of milk now that the boys are having cereal most days for school. I've got 2 of the Tim's Greek style yoghurt because Henry really likes this with honey as well. And he actually ate most of it and Yanis didn't really get much yoghurt. So I've got 2 now and they have that with honey, and then Yanis also has some granola on his. So I've got 2 of those. And then I've got some of these to try. So I normally only really eat raspberry yoghurt, but I do like peach yoghurt. And I thought I'd get these to try. You get 1 of each flavour. And they were on an offer 3 for £6. So I got the yoghurt, and then I've got 2 packs of the British wafer thin cooked ham for sandwiches and toasties and picky plates and whatnot. Lunches, basically. So they were 3 for £6. And then I've got some smoked bacon as well. I think I'm going to do like a breakfast for dinner one day. And I've got these free-range Old English pork sausages. So I thought I might do sausages, bacon, mushrooms, beans, eggs. And I've got some potato cakes as well over there that I'll show you in a sec. So I've also got those. And then I picked up these. These were a bit naughty. I was a bit hungry when I was editing the shopping for the final time. And I grabbed us some of the Biscoff cheesecakes for a pudding. And then the cheese, I've got our usual extra mature cheese. But I've also got these sliced cheddar. I don't normally buy pre-done, but like I mentioned, I was trying to do the little Lunchables for Henry, and it's really hard to cut this cheese. Obviously you can cut it like narrow, I don't know what the word is, but this way, so you get the thin slices, but it's really hard to try and cut it that way. So you get bigger, thin slices, and I ended up cutting like massive wedges of cheese. So I thought it would be easier to get some of this, and he fancied just some normal cheddar, not extra mature. So I'm going to use that and the ham and do the circles. And then I don't waste the rest of it. I will keep all the extra bits and bobs and just chuck it in a toastie for me for the next day. So I've got those for Henry's pet lunch, and then our usual cheese for dinners. And then I've got some of these katsu chicken tenders. These were on an offer with the sausages. So you've got the sausages, the katsu chicken tenders, and some organic beef mince. And they were on the 3 for £12. And I'm actually going to cook these and do it with the katsu curry sauce, the broccoli, and then I also grabbed 1 of these jasmine rices. So I'm going to do Yanis like katsu for lunch. So he's going to have half of one of these rices, 2 or 3 of these tenders, however many's in there, some katsu sauce, and some of the broccoli and fine beans. And I thought that would be a really nice lunch, because now it's getting colder. He's gone off salads and he wants something warmer. So I'm going to do those for lunch. And then these were on the flash sale. So you get 4 thin cut sirloins. So there's actually 4 in there. I don't know if you can see. And I'm going to do 1 meal. I've got some part bake baguettes. So I'm going to do like a steak sandwich with chips for like a bit of a treat one. And then I'm also going to do some steak. And I've got this potato spinach gratin. And I'll do that with some broccoli and have that as like a healthier kind of steak dinner as well. So that's kind of like the meat I got. I didn't get any more chicken because I've still got the salmon fillets in the freezer and also some chicken breasts in the freezer. So I didn't grab any more of those. Did get our usual roast in the bag chicken for Sunday. And then I also got the pizza meal deal. Again, these are really tasty. So I've got cheesy garlic slices this time because I'm going to use those with the bolognese. And then I've got a smoky barbecue pulled chicken pizza and the boys' usual pepperoni. And they're on a 4 for £12. So I've got those 3. And then I've got myself some of these raspberry infused sparkling water. Because Yanis often has an alcohol-free beer at home. And this is really nice in a wine glass with some ice and some fresh raspberries and strawberries in. So I'm going to have those sort of like for a bit of a treat at the weekend. Got 2 things of Vimto for squash for the boys. And then I've got some of these dairy milk desserts. You get 2 buttons and 2 chocolate chunks, and also some strawberry and banana smoothies for a bit of a change. I haven't bought them in ages. And then also just some cocktail sausages for Henry's packed lunch. And I think that's all the kind of chilled bits. And then down here I've got some coffee pods. These I had a £1 coupon off, so I'm going to try, well, Yannis is going to try those. Cafe Nero Brazil coffee. And then he loves vanilla coffee, so I've got some of these cafe pod ones, You're So Vanilla. They were on an offer as well. So he takes like a coffee in the morning in a travel mug rather than buying it at the station. So although they're quite expensive to buy, they work out cheaper than paying £4 for one coffee, if you know what I mean. So he takes those in the mornings, and obviously he has coffee. And although we have got the coffee grinder that he uses at home as well. But yeah, he's got those. And then these were on an offer 2 for £4. So I've got a strawberry and apple and a raspberry and blueberry. They're just handy for the boys to take for a quick healthy snack at school. And then I've got our usual salted dark chocolate almonds. These are really pricey, but they are so nice. If you haven't tried them, I would recommend them, and you only need a few to really feel like you've had a treat, because they've got a really generous amount of chocolate and cocoa on, so they are really, really tasty. And then also I got these. I really fancied some kind of savoury ones. I mean, they're not that great, obviously they're high in fat, and because they're honey roasted they have got sugar and salt on. But I fancied those instead of crisps for a change, so I grabbed those as well. And then I've just got 6 eggs, because I've still got some in the cupboard. And then these rice cakes, I ordered the milk chocolate ones. They're 5 mini bags of rice cakes, because you know how much Henry loves a rice cake. And I got these instead of the yoghurt ones, because I thought he could take them to school if they're in a little bag. And they've subbed them for dark chocolate, so I'm not sure if he's going to be as keen on them being dark chocolate. We'll see. He's not too picky with chocolate's chocolate, but he would probably prefer milk or white. So we'll see. If not, I'll happily eat those, and I'll get him some yoghurt ones next time. So I've got those. And then the bakery bits, I've got 2 packs of these Warburton Thins. Henry would like to take these for packed lunch for a change, so I've got those. I'll use one and stick one in the freezer just so I don't run out. I've got some crumpets for a change for breakfast. These are a really good price. These Ocado ones. Have had the sourdough ones before, but to be honest, they're a bit too doughy. Although the ingredients in them are really good, better than these. We do prefer, and especially the boys prefer these ones, so I got those. And then I've got some sourdough baguettes, like I mentioned. I'm going to cook to have steak in for dinner one day and do like a steak sandwich. Got some potato cakes for a fry up. Probably do that for a dinner rather than a breakfast, although we might be greedy and have a fry up maybe at the weekend. Our usual loaf of the whole grain seed sensations. Archie really likes this. Henry's not as keen because of the seeds, but he will eat it toasted. And then the only freezer item I got was just some of these bake at home Yorkshires. I thought they might be a nice change. I know obviously you can make the batter mix, but I thought these being frozen, quite handy just to shove in sort of 5 or 6 of those at a time and keep the rest in the freezer. I do keep meaning to make a batch of Yorkshires and freeze my own, but I just never get round to it. So I picked up those to try. So that's all the foodie items. So I'll pop the price on the screen for all of the food. And like I say, I think it was about 130. So that was the food. And then I also just grabbed these bits. So we needed some Brita filters for the kettle. And these were on an offer for £14. Which I know is expensive because you only get 3, but they do last quite a long time, and they do stop the kettle from getting all lime scaly. So I got those, and then these are what I picked up to go away for Christmas. They were reduced from £18 down to £9, and they're a build your own robot money box, which the boys will really like. They love building things, they love robots. So they're 8+, so they'll be fine. Henry will be 8 in March, so they will be fine for both of them. And I'll pop those in their stockings, and then that gives them something to do on Christmas morning when they first wake up. So I got them both one of those. So they were £18, and then this was £14. So obviously I spent an extra like 32 on those, but they're not part of the grocery shop, so I'm not really counting those in the food budget. They're kind of well, the filters aren't for Christmas, but the other bits are to start popping away for Christmas. So yeah, happy with that. Some more tasty dinners coming up. You should have seen by now I did 3 meals for £15. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer that, or do you prefer a normal meals of the week video? Let me know in the comments, and I can do one or the other, or kind of alternate, whatever you prefer. So let me know. Yeah, and that is my shopping. I'll pop it all away, and then I will share with you the meal plan. Okay, and here is the meal plan. So today is Wednesday, and we're going to have spaghetti bolognese and garlic bread. Tomorrow I'm going to have steak, gratin and broccoli, and I'll either do the boys some pasta or some sausages or something with potatoes and veg as well. And then Friday, we're actually going to my mum's because me and Yanis have got a wedding to go to on Saturday. So we're having dinner at my mum's on Friday and Saturday. The boys are having dinner there. And then Sunday, I'm going to do a roast. And then Monday, we have swimming. So we're just going to do the pizzas because it will be a quick one when we get back from swimming. And then Tuesday, I'm either going to do a fry up for dinner, or I'm going to do salmon, depending whether or not we've already used the stuff. I don't think we will, because we haven't really got a chance. We're not really here at the weekend, so we probably will have the fry up for dinner. And then I'll still have salmon and chicken in the freezer as well for some extra dinners if I want to push the shopping that extra day like I mentioned. So that's what we're having this week. Let me know if you want to see a normal meals of the week, or if you want to see some budget ones. And if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the button. It's completely free. It really helps me out, and you won't miss any of my future videos. So thank you for watching. By the way, this is Henry's dinner necklace that he did last week. I haven't rubbed it off. Lots of different foods apparently in a necklace, so that's always nice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.